All right, update. We've called in for a tactical extraction. This little synchro here is gonna pull us out after there's a foot of snow on the Dragon. What's up, everybody? Jake from P3 here, and today is the day we head down to Wookies in the Woods. It is April 7th. We cannot believe it's already here. And we're gonna start this video off a little different because we have received our very first fan mail. This is from my buddy Henry from church, but he wrote us this letter because he watches our YouTube videos, and we had to include it. Henry is 11, by the way. Dear Jake, thanks for the phone for YouTubing. We set him up with a little camera so he can record some videos. I will be sure to mention you in my first video. If you subscribe, his little joke, he's got a subscribe button there. Anyway, here's your P3 Cars logo. He also made us this. Pretty sweet. He said, if you know anyone who does video games other than me, let me know. Put this in your video and tell them, the people who watch you, to subscribe to HMR YouTube, which is gonna be his YouTube name. I don't think it exists yet, but he's all about the YouTube videos. Thank you, Henry. We appreciate you, bud. Here, we've been doing some work lately. Now we have our cheap R, we bought it totaled, it was rolled over, the roof was caved in. It used to be red, we've been working on it a lot, the guys put a lot of body work in, reworked it for this year. I'm just kidding, we couldn't do that. We've got the cheap R here as well. This is actually our friend Noah's car. Noah's going to Wookies for his first time. He got this car in October, second cheapest R in the country that we could find. You'll find more on that later. We've got the guys behind us. Here's the Garretts.
Hey.
We've got Matt, you've met him before. Noah, who's got the Golf R if you can't tell by his shirt. And then the doctor's in the house. We got Mr. Barry Fagan, and then his son, Mike Fagan, who has the blue R32. He came with us last year. And then if you come back here, this year we actually have a dedicated camera car that is not a Subaru. It's not the right type of R, but it is a Type R. And we're gonna be representing down at Wookies in the Woods still, having fun with that. The Imposter, we'll see if anybody recognizes this isn't a Volkswagen. But we do have 7.5, 8 hours to go. We need to hit the road. So let's get ready. Everyone's doing great. All four cars are cruising, having a blast. I believe Mike got passed in the left median by a 95 Dodge Ram. Pretty awesome stuff right there. I think we have like 120 miles to go. Just stop to stretch the legs. We'll stop in a little bit for fuel, get fueled up before we hit the Dragon, and we should see you soon. is when you know you're getting real close. Turning left onto US 129.
For 35 miles.
All right, getting really close now. We just did a little pull off so Noah could jump in and drive his car. He's letting Garrett drive for a bit. We're gonna regroup, get some GoPros on the car. It's a great feeling getting this close to the Dragon after our big long drive down kind of boring highways, but a lot of fun when you can do it with a group of friends. So let's get down that Dragon. Dude, you pumped?
Dude, I'm so pumped.
Dude, we've been driving all day.
I know.
Here we go, look at that car too. Oh, dude, Mike is
sheesh!
We're gonna get your reaction. We're gonna head down to our room or our cabin at Tapoco, and then we're gonna jump over and see the guys at UroTuning actually right after that over at Fontana. And
Yeah, kind of.
quick check-in with Lisa. We're good. She's still smiling. All good to go. Gonna give her a little kiss now. Oh yeah, getting close. Taking it like a champ, keeping it between the mayo and the mustard. It's like he's been here before, but he hasn't. Dude, what a story with Noah too. Like, he met us at a car show when he was 14. That was 5 years ago, and here he is in his second Volkswagen Audi product. Loving life at Wookies in a Golf R. Good stuff. Oh, dude, the overlook. We'll come back to that tomorrow. Dude, just look at those views.
One pair of pants later.
I don't know if you can see behind me there. Right up here, we got a rescue squad and some police, and then we got another one here. Back up here, there's a Lancer, and apparently his fuel line popped off and caught on fire, and the car burnt to the ground. And this is something that a lot of people forget to take into account coming to the Dragon, is that you can have issues other than just wrecking. So even your brakes getting hot enough can start a fire. You got to have a little fire extinguisher with you if you really want to be super safe. We've got one in the cheap R, but everybody's okay. It's just very unfortunate that stuff like this happens because somebody came here to have fun and lost their car. So you got to be careful out there, but we're thankful that everybody's okay there. Dude, some fresh reaction.
Dude,
first time at the Dragon.
I'll be honest, it is a lot scarier than I thought.
Yeah?
It is pretty intense, like very, very intense.
Dude, that's
especially
all right.
at night, but yeah.
Hey, dude, you're doing great.
Yeah, I'm trying.
All right, we're gonna be at the cabin shortly.
Okay.
All right. So right now, as we're carving the Dragon coming in to our cabin, we might have gotten a little ahead of ourselves. I don't even know that we explained what Wookies in the Woods is. Wookies in the Woods is a huge, probably the world's largest gathering of R32s and Golf Rs. Volkswagen came out with the R32 and the Mark IV Golf, and it's got a VR6, which is a very shallow V6 engine, almost an inline six, and it literally sounds like a Wookiee or Chewbacca from Star Wars. And so what Wookies really is at the heart is all these R32s started getting together. Well, then they came out with the Mark Vs, so then the Mark IVs and Mark Vs meet up, and for years now they've been gathering at Robbinsville, North Carolina on US 129, which is also referred to as the Tail of the Dragon. And what it is a road that has 318 curves and 11 miles. Probably one of the best driving roads, at least in the Midwest of America. It's a great event. We love sponsoring it, and basically it centers around a place called Fontana Village, and all these little cabins get rented out. The way I describe Wookies in the Woods is Forza Horizon 4 in real life. Every little town you come to, every little business you come to, nothing but Volkswagens, and it's a majority Golf Rs and R32s. It's just such a great event. It's a driver's event. You get to come here and enjoy an amazing road, amazing cars, amazing people. And it's not a traditional show in the sense of setting up booths and just hanging around and displaying products. It's like you just go out and enjoy this time with your friends. And that's why we love it. That's why we've sponsored it for years. All the organizers are just awesome, genuinely kind people. And all the products that we donate and all the other fine sponsors donate go to charity. And so I believe last year they raised around $26,000, which got split in half between the Blount County Rescue Squad, which is a local volunteer organization, and Chicago Children's Hospital. This year, all the proceeds will be split between the Blount County Rescue Squad and the Autism Society of Southeastern Wisconsin. So great people putting on a great event for a great cause. This is amazing. We love Wookies in the Woods. We'll always be a proud sponsor. I cannot stress enough, if you've got an R or an R32, get yourself out to Wookies in the Woods. It is an amazing event. We're almost to our cabin, so we're gonna get checked in there and maybe go hook up with some of our friends. All right, we are at our cabin. Let's check it out. Super spacious. Loving this place. Guys are getting everything unpacked. Garrett's already super comfortable. Got everything we need here, including a balcony with a hot tub. What more could you ask for with a big old group of guys? So we're actually about to jump over and see our friends at UroTuning. They're already over at Fontana. We have a few gauges for them, and I think they might have a thing or two for us. So let's jump over there, see what they have going on. There's Kollin. Kollin UroTuning.
Today I'm actually Adam. I'll have you.
Oh, Adam? You are Adam today?
Please get it right.
Good morning. How'd you sleep, Garrett?
Oh, so far, the couch ain't too bad.
Dude, good stuff. So we got the cars here. About to go down and get some breakfast. But while we're on level ground here, I'm gonna check some fluids on this. It's always good to take a peek at your brakes, your lug nuts, your fluids after going down the dragon a few times. Just make sure everything's good. And then we're gonna run down and get some breakfast. We might show you a shot or two of breakfast because it is worth shooting. It's awesome. Let's check this out and go eat. What we got here?
A lot of bacon.
Oh, what kind of selections we got here now?
Banana, blueberry.
Dude, can you take a few for the road? Garrett, what we got down here, dude?
Oh,
Dude. Beautiful. Dude, you're loaded, man. Oh, dude, yes. All right, we're about to roll out, but look at this guy. We've got Chewbacca in the Wookiee with the helmet cam. Let's hear it a little bit, Nike. Yes. Yeah. Concentration of a warrior right there, dude.
This is so beautiful. Look
Dude,
at the water. Oh
it is
my
legit.
God. This is heaven.
All right, this is what it looks like at the Fontana Lodge. Noah and I are meeting up with everyone else. Oh, we got a camera car in the front. But we're here. Everybody's meeting up here for the driver's meeting that they're gonna give. And the cool thing about this is they have local law enforcement and rescue squads involved. And they do have rules, practical rules to keep you safe. Mainly, do not cross the center line. They say keep it between the mayo and the mustard. But all the rules are really actually relaxed. They want all the enthusiasts to come out, have fun, know they can have a good time, but do it safely because it is a dangerous environment with a cliff on one side and then a drop off on the other side. So here we are. Let's get into the driver's meeting and then go have some fun.
Our favorite times up here are when nothing goes wrong, when everybody's safe and we get to take a nap in the trucks. But if that doesn't happen, we're here to help. You guys are equally as important to us as I hear we are to you. Since 2014, your group has donated over $60,000 to the Blount County Rescue Squad. And there's a truck behind you guys, our Special Operations Dragon Team truck. It's a 2020 Dodge Ram 3500 that we were able to purchase because you guys helped us do it. So thank you. Amazing. You guys are always safe. You are a great group, and you work really hard to be safe.
The phrase that was actually coined, as far as I understand, by Wookies in the Woods is keep it between the mayo and the mustard. I bet you've all heard that, right?
Wear your seatbelts, make sure you drive within your limits, and then back it down about 5% of what your maximum limit is. It's not the track. We're here to help you. We hope we don't have to. We'd rather just talk about the cool pictures and the cool times that you have up here. Last thing, this guy right here to my right is a pretty incredible guy. He has no medical experience at all. When he started with the rescue squad, this is actually his first shift on the Dragon, and he's actually made it through his probationary period. So he gets a Dragon shirt to wear.
Lick the end of it. He said lick the end of it. Okay, first of all, awesome to see all of you guys. I'm super hyped. I do a lot of cool stuff, and this is far and away my favorite event of the year. We want to make sure these guys have nothing to do this weekend, right? They want a nice, easy couple of days. A car apparently caught on fire yesterday. Super scary stuff. Other than I know one guy and two others possibly that are actual race car drivers. None of the rest of us are. And even if we were, it's not a racetrack, which I think is what these guys said too. Everybody here is super awesome, kind of like a family. So the big thing, like everybody else said, please be safe. And that's all. Was I supposed to say anything else? No. Then don't keep talking because you'll be here all day. Super hyped to see you guys. Thank you for coming. It's going to be great.
And you're with Blount County Rescue Squad?
Yeah, I'm
and
the
you
captain of the Dragon team, actually.
What exactly you guys do just for our video? Jump in there, man.
I mean, yeah, it's the Volkswagen dude. He's the Volkswagen dude.
Yeah.
So we actually provide rescue, low-angle rescue, and medical because it's 45 minutes away for an ambulance one-way trip.
Yep.
And it's also about that distance to do even for a helicopter.
Sure.
So we're up here as a volunteer crew that is strictly on donations, and we provide medical and low-angle rescue.
Awesome. Any advice for a first-timer? That's very sensible, responsible first-timer, of course.
Keep it between the mustard and mayo.
Yep.
And just be safe and be smart.
Yep.
Drive within your limit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And what's your name?
I'm Sean from Volkswagen.
Oh, hey, buddy. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Jake with P3. I got a card for each of you, but we sponsored this event for a long time. It's great. It's one of the best.
No, I mean, you got some great gauges.
It's like the best Volkswagen event I can think of. So
Yes, it is.
it is awesome. We tell everybody to come here. So thanks, guys.
This is Abe. This is the guy putting the show on. Tell us, I mean, it sounds like security and or the rescue guys like you.
They do. We give them lots of money, so they like us.
Yeah, they got that truck. That's sweet.
It's a nice truck that we paid for.
Yes.
Actually, you all paid for it.
Well, yeah, everybody.
I've never bought a raffle ticket.
Yeah,
so
me
I
neither.
haven't paid for it. I'm sorry.
Yes, and then so I was doing a little research this year. You're doing the Southeastern Autism or what?
Southeastern Wisconsin Autism.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to do
Autism Society of Southeastern Wisconsin.
Yes, and then also Blount County Rescue
Blount
Squad.
County Rescue Squad, because of the Spektrum cars and the Spektrum autism ties in kind of thing.
Yes,
So we did
yes.
it like that. And then
No, that's great.
one of our sponsors, his wife works there, and it all worked out. So it was able to happen.
Any advice? So we got first timer Noah here. Noah got the blue. It's down there. We made a twin of our red car, but his
Nice.
is not wrecked.
Nice.
We got super cheap Golf R. Needed tons of
Excellent.
maintenance. Fixed it up. Any advice for a first timer out here having fun? Very responsible young man.
Oh,
Put you on the spot.
The thing that I would do is just take it easy. Drive at my own skill level. Don't worry about the guy in front of you or the guy behind you because they're pushing you or pulling you or whatever. Don't try and keep up with them. Do your own thing. Don't worry about it. Just enjoy yourself. Stay in your lane.
Yeah, that's a
Most
big
importantly.
thing. We actually made stickers that said extra mayo mustard.
Awesome.
We made a sticker on Instagram. If you just search Wookies, it'll come up right away.
Awesome.
But we didn't cut them out yet, so anyway. But yeah, hey, literally, it's been so busy lately, and for real, like work has been tough lately. But then as you're coming here, your mood and your altitude just keep
It all
increasing.
changes. You can smell it, the green.
See it, hear it. Coming in at night, it's like tunnel vision. Dude, I love it. So anyways, we're out here to have some fun.
Good to see you guys.
You too, man. I'm excited. It's pretty amazing that you can see all the progress from the local rescue squad and that they like our group so much just because they do preach safety, but it's not a ridiculous amount of safety. It's a practical amount of safety. They're out here to have fun too. So now our mission currently is to go find the UroTuning guys because they did not attend the safety meeting. Shame on you guys. And once we find them, we'll be hanging out with them. And then I think we're coming back around here to hang out with UroTuning and Charles to see some Mk8 action. Maybe get some seat time in a Mk8. We'll see.
The humble mechanic waved at me.
Dude, how did that make you feel?
It made me feel fuzzy inside.
Charles, if you're watching this, you just made Noah feel fuzzy inside on his first time at the Dragon in his very own Mark 6 Golf R.
Yes.
Dude, that you do a lot of work on yourself.
Yeah.
Dude, you've done a lot to this.
I know.
Dude, it's legit. And now you're reaping the fruits of your labor.
Very true.
Dude.
Hard work pays off.
Yes. Hey, Kollin, sick gauge, bro.
Thanks. Some jabroni made it for you.
Yeah. So, Kollin just dropped me off to pick this guy up. We had to knock on some doors to find who was driving it, and Tanner Foust himself just told me to take his Mk8, which is pretty awesome. We're gonna drive it over, do a segment with UroTuning and HumbleMechanic. And this is my first time driving a Mk8. It looks foreign, and it needs a gauge right there. You can see behind me here, we have this massive dam. This is Fontana Dam, and it's a great place to just hit this parking lot, hang out. You got this big spillway, really picturesque, kind of secluded area for some pictures. Look at that Wookie in the background. Hey, Mike. So we'll get some drone footage, hang out, have a good time. Fontana Dam is always a great place to shoot footage because you're kind of isolated and there's only one way in and one way out. So super easy to kind of control the situation and be safe. So now we are headed to take some rollers going down some curvy roads, and then we're gonna meet up with UroTuning back at Fontana. And the Type R putting in work as a camera car. So does Matt. Shooting some footage. A little bit of a mishap here. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah, check her out, Cade.
What did you do?
It's empty. What happened?
You didn't hear it?
No, I mean, it might not have happened while I was driving. Who knows? Dude, I was just checking out stuff. Look what happened in here.
Dude, how did that happen?
Did I do something?
Dude.
And she's gone.
I honestly never even heard it. Oh, it's got.
This is what happens when you let Jake drive a car.
Dude, feel how heavy it is.
It's
still super heavy.
pretty disappointing.
Some must have broke then.
I don't know.
Listen to the
Pin's
valve.
gone. Well, when we got rear-ended, this handle did break and the pin was gone, so it probably just...
I wonder if it's been slowly, like shake it like you are. It's probably been slowly leaking out.
That's not good to breathe out.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like cancer in a bottle. Hey, I wonder if...
keep holding
dude,
it.
it's everywhere. It's like asbestos.
It sucks.
Yeah, that does suck.
Now we just have to throw that really hard at the fire.
2 hours later.
Someone's got to take one for the team and drive this for UroTuning. They need an extra driver to get this back over to the other side of the Dragon. We're all going to get fuel. So I said, you know what? I'll suffer. I'll take one for the team. But yeah, Collin's going to let me take this thing for a rip. It is a beautiful car, and it handles great. So we're going to have some fun with it. Me and Noah are going to drive back to our cabin, get our cars, and we're all going to run up to gas, so we're prepared for tomorrow. Noah, you ready for this?
I'm hyped.
Dude, it's going to be great. Give her some little pops. No, give me a little update. Just what have you experienced today?
I just love the environment here. Everyone's so nice.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, there's nothing like super scheduled. You kind of do whatever you want. You can kind of just hang out with your friends.
Dude, yeah. I mean, like, you can just drive someone's Mk8 Golf R. Yeah, just go drive it.
Yeah, on the tail. No problem. Yeah, no, dude, this has been freaking awesome. To be actually on the tail is just mind-blowing to me after, like, freaking playing it in video games and everything, seeing it online. It's just crazy to actually be here, and to have my own car here is kind of crazy.
Dude, dude, you picked the right type of car.
Yeah, no kidding.
Good stuff. So, would you recommend Wookies in the Woods to a Golf R owner or R32
It's
owner?
kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah, exactly.
You kind of have to come here.
Agreed.
Even if you don't have any friends, you will make friends. Like, you don't.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where you're at, you will make friends.
All right, dude, let's go rip this thing.
Dude, I'm hyped.
Dude, I just love these exhaust sounds. Like,
I know.
those pops are good. And then instant shift. Like, for real, if you couldn't hear the exhaust, you might not even feel the shift. Like, it's just going. You're just continuing. That's beautiful. That big blank spot here does just screaming for a gauge. You get your product in there. We are with Kollin from UroTuning.
Howdy.
One of our guys. We are driving their brand new Mark 6 Golf R. No, not a Mark 6.
Not a Mark 6.
Mk8 Golf R DSG. Testing her out on 28 coming off the Dragon, and it is pretty legit. What all you guys have done to this?
In its current form, the Mark 8 has KWV2 coilovers, a full Miltech turbo pack, an integrated engineering intercooler, and a prototype Unitronic dog bone mount. And then we've got Rotiform SGN wheels, Toyo T1 proxies, and some UroTuning side markers that are prototyping basically.
Yes, and the exhaust is sounded.
Exhaust is very mint.
Yes.
It sounds nice.
And you said it's factory tune.
It is factory tune.
But we still get this.
Papa.
Nice crackles. Flappy paddles.
Yeah.
Super quick. Just a great driving car. What are your takeaways from this thing? I know you'd mentioned infotainment, probably not the most user-friendly.
Yeah, my big thing coming from the 6, and as you know, also coming from the 6, the cheap art. All the extra technology is very nice. The ambient lighting is like just adds to it. It's gonna be. I don't want you to look because you're driving, but you can see green strips on the doors, on the dash, all that stuff down by the pedals. All the extra technology and stuff like that is very nice. The biggest drawback for this car, in my opinion, is the infotainment. It's just very buggy software. It's not super responsive. Everything's like nested in a menu and within another menu. Yep. Trying to get things accomplished can be a little difficult.
Sure. Maybe people like Megan with Volkswagen, that could be a software patch down the road that fixes that stuff.
I believe there's been an over-the-air update that at least fixed some of the sluggishness with it that was there when we got it, because it used to be way worse.
Right.
I imagine when the 8.5 comes out, this will probably be redesigned, because another big issue with this infotainment is you'll notice there's AC controls and volume controls down here. These don't illuminate at night. You can't see them.
That's tough. So you gotta know it.
Yeah, exactly.
So you don't really, it doesn't bother you about the touch thing. It's just really just having the screen for everything.
Yeah, just how incapable this screen is compared to the rest of the car. I don't mind the light pattern there as much. I know it'll make it kind of gonna have to get creative with a gauge solution.
Yep. There's this big old open spot that needs a gauge in it, or a vent, I should say.
Vent, yeah.
But everything's kind of going to these strips, so we gotta change with the times and make our stuff work.
I used to think the shift nugget was kind of funny. Now I'm over it. Doesn't really matter because I realized I touch it once and then I use the paddles for everything else. I'm not a manual purist. I do have a manual car, but like it's hard to beat a really good fast DSG, man. Yeah. It's so satisfying and exact.
Dude, like that is instantaneous.
Yeah, you don't even notice.
saw that in your guys' recent our generation
video.
Yep.
Thank you for the support.
Yes.
The big drawback for me is the infotainment. That would be a whole point deducted right there.
Yeah.
I just don't think there's any perfect car, so it's hard for me to give any car a 10. But this thing's awesome, man. We drove it all the way up here from Florida, 32 miles a gallon the whole way up here. And we're up here ripping it in track mode, Nürburgring mode, special mode. Jake's getting to try it out.
Yeah, man.
What do you think?
Dude, great handling car. Very tight. I like the stiffness changes. Obviously, got suspension on your dog bone and all that stuff, but great platform. It's awesome to have yet another generation of R for Wookies in the Woods to push forward, moving forward. You know, this show's going to be around a long time, and this line of cars is going to be around a long time. So we're going to rip with this, go get our cars, get some fuel, and get prepared for tomorrow.
Yep.
Here we are back at Fontana Village the next morning, and it is legit snowing. Mid-April, North Carolina. That's crazy. We're looking for Charles. We're going to talk to him real quick. He's about to host his parade lap up and down the Dragon, and kind of get you introduced to him, and we'll go from there.
Here's a familiar face, Charles. Hi. Familiar face, not familiar weather for mid-April in North Carolina.
When it snows where I live in North Carolina, we all just stay home and we don't leave our houses because that's what we do.
Yes. On a normal year, Charles hosts an amazing parade up and down the Dragon.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about your involvement with Wookies in the Woods.
Yeah, so my first Wookies was 5, 6, 7 years ago, and some buddies were like, you guys, this is just such an awesome event, like low-key, everybody hangs out, we go drive, and then we hang out, and then we drive, and then we hang out, and drink some beers, and it's amazing. I was like, cool, next year I'm in.
Yeah.
So I came in my wife's Tiguan, not super fun.
Hey, we came in our T4 Euro event the first year.
Way cooler than the Tiguan. Came, fell in love with the event. Everybody was so welcoming, even to not have the appropriate car,
Volkswagen,
right?
yeah.
Super cool. Came another year. Then I bought an R32, Mark IV R32, and I mean, it just kind of came
Now, you're up to 4 Rs and R32s, right?
Yes.
Mark 8, Mark 7.
And a TT that kind of fits in that.
Is it going to be a VR?
No, it's a 1.8.
That's okay.
But that's okay. It'll be fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing event. I'm like heartbroken that it's snowing and we're not going to do our parade lap.
Yeah, you don't know who's going out. You don't have control over all that.
I don't have appropriate tires. This is over $100,000 worth of golf right here, and these are mine. Like I don't want to risk my own stuff, but really more importantly, I don't want anyone to get in a bad way.
Smart decision
for a car that's not prepared.
Yeah.
While sad, I'm a lot less sad than if somebody made a mistake and it cost a big money.
Well, regardless, even if we're going to blame you for not doing a parade.
I got big shoulders.
You made the snow happen.
Pile it on.
Charles is a huge influence in the Volkswagen community, a big part of Wookies in the Woods. Happy to have him. We're looking up to people like you. Like we want to get more involved like you are, and just it's great. You're a good influence, good person to look up to, and
thank you.
Great guy in the Volkswagen community. Check him out, the HumbleMechanic on YouTube, Instagram, probably TikTok, and everything.
Oh yeah, we should make a TikTok. Not real good at TikTok.
A snow TikTok.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm walking away.
He's walking away. Whatever. Well, we're gonna go find something to do now that the parade lap's not going on. So we are going to go post up on Hellbender, the road that goes to the Dragon, and do our own little mini parade, get some shots, and I'm sure a lot of these people are still going to drive, so we'll be in good shape. Regardless, you're on the Dragon having fun in an R of some type. All right, update. We've called in for a tactical extraction. This little synchro here is gonna pull us out after there's a foot of snow on the Dragon. So, as you can see, it's snowing, having some fun. Parade got canceled, so we're hanging out with Jacob back here.
Jacob from UroTuning. Great hanging out with him. Very creative dude. We're just, all the juices are flowing. How are you liking the snow? Guy, he's from Florida.
Freezing, man. Totally freezing.
Oh, gosh. But toughing it out, though. Getting it done. Yeah, so we're probably going to grab some lunch. We've been playing around with the drone. Almost wrecked it a couple times more. Good stuff. Almost lost it in the river. But having a good time. I don't know if this is Fontana Dam Bridge. Back that way is where we were shooting under the dam before. That way's home. We don't have it on film, but tried to land the drone on the helipad on top of the Golf, and a little gust of wind just pushed her off the side. She just ground down the side and then went under the car. It was great. It's good stuff. But making the best of it. As you can see behind me, I don't know if you zoom in back there, snow's coming in. First time for me for snow, mid-April at Wookies. Good stuff. So we'll probably go grab some lunch and just find something to do. Charge some batteries, warm up, have a good time. All right, not a typical Wookies this year, but I'm here with Kollin. We've been hanging out with him and Jacob, UroTuning guys, a bunch of their friends, a bunch of our friends, the Stray Cats, as we call them.
Stray Cats.
We're about to get into the Soundoff, which is where all the Rs and R32s are gonna just rev up, blow motors, stretch timing chains, timing belts, all that stuff. A little weird today. Parade didn't happen officially.
According to Abe, this is the first year ever that it has snowed in the history of Wookies. Ever.
Special.
So, very strange.
Yes.
But here we are making it happen. Sun came out too. Nice time.
Yeah, very good timing because we'll all be out in the ball field here.
Yeah.
And so basically Fontana, the resort you've seen, completely gets filled up at this point. Out in the ball field, we'll have the Spektrum cars on the actual ball field, and then the
Mark 4, Mark 5.
Okay, and then all the R32s will be in the grass, and then we have the Rs surrounding everything else. We're the misfits.
We're not real.
We're not Spektrum and
Wookies.
R32. We're the
Although
Wookies.
supposedly there's sponsor parking, so maybe we can do something.
Maybe
special.
we'll get in there. But so take in all the sights and sounds that we're gonna get to see. We'll run around and get some highlights of that for you guys, and then we're gonna hang out with them a little bit later. Maybe do some dinner.
Yeah, I got shredded chicken tacos and Wookie wurst to make. So.
Dude, yes, Wookie wurst. But before that, I almost forgot. We're gonna do the awards ceremony, which is gonna happen right behind you here.
And raffle.
And the raffle. Find sponsors like UroTuning and ourselves. Donate products to the raffle, and then you can buy tickets. That's where all the money is generated for Blount County Rescue Squad and the autism awareness of Southeastern Wisconsin. Something like that. Almost got it.
It's charity. That's what matters.
Enjoy. We'll be back with you in a little bit.
See ya.
Whoop. News Channel P3 here with you with another Snowpocalypse update here on the Dragon. We're just gonna walk around, find some interesting things while we're waiting for the Soundoff to start. Like this Mk8 GTI that Liqui Moly literally gave away at this event. I don't know the lady's name who won it, but she's a lucky gal. That is a sweet ride, and I'd be leaving that livery on. Maybe with the addition of some P3 stickers. Let's take a little cruise down to the ball field, check out some Spektrum cars. But before we do that, check those two good-looking cars out. Oh yes, each in their own way, but you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. One man's junk is another man's cheap art.
This sucks. I'm from Tampa. It's 80 degrees at home.
Volkswagen makes 40 different Spektrum colors?
It's a little over 40, I think.
Yes.
42, 43?
And then they've got 20 here, correct? Well, I didn't count.
I thought there were 15, but I could be wrong. More
I saw a post that said 20, which is impressive, but they have them laid out kind of in
a fan.
Yeah, in a fan in the order of their color. If I were to put my sunglasses on, it would be snowing still right now. That's how it works.
It's gonna snow in another 12 minutes.
Yes. Hey, here's Jacob from UroTuning. Hey, how's it going, dude?
The sun's out.
Dude, I know.
Sun's out, guns out.
I'm just gonna sit here and bask in it.
Yeah.
It does. It feels great. All right, let's go look at some R32s. So, this guy is a guy to look out for. I believe this is the one where you hear cannon fire going off every 3-4 seconds or so. And by the looks of his awards here on display, this will be one we have to come check out during the Soundoff. And dude, this is a sweet, that's an intense install. He's got his air tank mounted up here with lines running down. That's sweet. A Wookie here with a P3 sticker on it and a friend Mike Fagan's R32 that he's had for a couple years now. I think you saw him last year in our video. Lots of mods on this one, suspension, brakes, exhaust. It's got a tune, intake. Great, well-rounded Wookie, not too intense, which I guess maybe nothing could be too intense. There are some crazy pro-charged turbo cars here, but just kind of like a well-rounded, modified, naturally aspirated R32. Hard to beat out on the Dragon. At this point, it's almost comical. just went to launch the drone and we get like a 30-mile-an-hour wind gust with more snow blowing in. This is pretty hilarious. Fist bump, that was awesome, buddy. Good stuff. Dude, what? What?
I'm talking to people.
What? I can't hear. What? I can't hear anything. Can you hear anything?
Huh?
Hey, the Spektrum thing.
It's dope, right?
I love just going around and seeing the license plates, the paint swatches, all these little unique things about the color. It's sweet.
I feel like the worst Spektrum owner because I literally just showed up.
No, dude, you're right. You're front.
I didn't wash the car.
Dude.
I didn't clean the inside. I washed the back glass so I could put a GoPro on it. That's it.
Dude, great event, dude. Literally 10 minutes later, and we've got the sun shining on us. This is a Wookies to remember, that's for sure. I'm hearing Wookies in the winter getting thrown around a lot, but the Soundoff is just wrapping up right now, and that silver R32 probably has another one in the books. But now we got the award ceremony coming up. We'll have to go check that out as well. Lots of good sponsors giving away a lot of good parts. Awesome seeing that sea of Spektrums over there, along with that sweet Synchro that snuck in, by the way. We've got the R32s behind me. That's going to wrap up the Soundoff. We had some amazing cars and also some non-R32s that were shooting some fireballs out over there. We've all got headaches from the concussion and the fumes and the noise. It's a great headache to have, let me tell you. But they're setting up for the awards for this, some other random awards for different cars, and the raffle's gonna happen. So let's head up to the lodge and see what's going on over there.
Look, it's Nate from Deutsche. Dude, he doesn't want to be on camera. How's it
I'm
going?
always behind the camera. I don't want to be on
No,
camera.
dude, there's nothing wrong with that. We're here in the event hall. See, help me get off my fear, man.
Yeah.
I'm here with Nate in the event hall, and this is where the raffle giveaway is gonna take place. We've got lots and lots of fine sponsors that give away lots of goodies, including DeutscheAutoParts.
Yeah.
Got to get your plug in
Yeah,
there.
our raffles have the most tickets in them. P3 gauges are like half, maybe.
Yeah, whatever. They can at least. Was it 19? We came and they butchered your guys' name every time.
Oh yeah, it's funny.
And then they butchered our product names every time too, so not a problem.
Yours is easy. P3. That's
Yeah,
all it is.
there you go, dude. Well, dude, have fun.
Yeah,
Thanks.
have
Good
fun
seeing you,
too.
buddy. So, like I said, all the sponsors give really fine items away to be raffled off, and that's how the money is raised. So let's check those out, get some seats, and watch the fun begin.
y'all think of the Soundoff? It's kind of cold, right? Makes us appreciate those 80-degree weather we've had in the past on Soundoff, so I hope we get that next time.
This is something that you don't even understand. For a car that, I mean, it is pinnacle performance for us, and it is taking on a life of its own. I mean, the fact, Chewbacca. I mean, can I get Chewbacca, please? Please? Thank you. Thank you. So, this is amazing. You're all amazing. Your generosity. We haven't counted the money up yet from the posters, but your generosity year and year again to keep this thing going, to support great causes is fantastic. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much.
It's been amazing. This community is amazing. I've only been part of the community for a brief period of time, like 2 years. So thank you, everybody. So the other thing too is that Abe said, hey, I wanted to support autism awareness because it's the month of April, Autism Awareness Month, and he decided that, hey, we're also going to support autism awareness by donating some of the funds to an autism organization. So thank you, Abe, so much for doing that. One of the drives of me trying to bring Spektrum owners here and also show everybody about the program that existed for 1 year in the USA because of Megan. Right? She does have things in this binder. All of these cards I sent to about 143 people in US and Canada, and I've been doing it since September. And owners passed it kind of chain mail to everybody. There are some cards that got signed, some that didn't, but it is like the kind of the culmination of my work as a Spektrum enthusiast. So I hope you enjoy the Spektrums, all the cards.
At this point, I want all of our sponsors, if you have sponsored this event this year, please come stand up here. So I really need y'all to give your loudest cheer of the night for everybody standing up here. Give it up for our sponsors. Thank you all so much for everything y'all do for us. Okay, look forward to working with y'all in the future. Thank you.
Highest mileage golf R's. What you got?
He's got me.
61,000.
162. Hey, yeah, but you won last.
I'm sorry?
You beat me last. 110. 162.
162?
152. He took it from me.
162. I feel like I'm like an auctioneer, dude. 162. Do I hear 163? Can I get a 163, 163, 163? I think 162 is it. Is it a 6, a 7, or? Oh, it's not an 8, obviously.
They're both 6s.
They're 6s. Cool. Congratulations, 162,000 miles.
People miss out of a junkyard.
You guys were out on the ball field. The judges picked their favorite, or not the judges picked their favorite. Yeah, the judges picked their favorite. All right. P3 Gauges. I saw there was a red and a blue Golf R with P3 livery. Driving around all weekend. Where you guys at? Thank you guys. So we're gonna go through this pretty quickly. There are P3 gauges for literally every generation. We're gonna run through this pretty quickly. What's this one? Mark 4 P3 gauge. Mark 5 P3 gauges. P3 gauge.
Dude, congrats, man. Enjoy it.
Mark 6 P3 gauges. You're all good, brother. Thank you. Mark 7 P3 gauge. All right, we're gonna get the Mark 8. Okay, so if you win this Mark 8 gauge, they're not completely done yet. You will get a voucher, which will be good for the gauges once they are completed. Blue ticket 364-529 Mark 8. Winner, winner.
All right, I know you're chilly, but dude, we just finished up your first Wookies in the Woods. What do you think?
Amazing. Everyone here is amazing. Everyone's super nice. You can hop in any car you want.
Dude, really? I got to hop in Tanner Foust's car.
Exactly. I mean, it's just like, everyone's so friendly. It's just a good time. The roads are freaking amazing. The views, beautiful. Nothing like a good old flat
Even
Ohio.
with snow.
Yeah, well, yeah, even with snow. No, it was amazing. We didn't get to drive like super hard because of the snow and the rain, but it was still pretty good.
Dude, well, I'm sure you'll be here every year from now on. You're officially in the crew
The Wookie, well,
not
careful,
real
so
Wookie.
not
Yeah,
a Wookie.
not a real
The
Wookie.
Golf R has been christened on its first trip to Tail of the Dragon. It's a real race car now. Dude, good stuff. I'm glad you made it.
Yes, me too.
Forgot to ask. How's Mama Lisa doing?
She's doing good. You can see she's still smiling away. You know, super happy.
God bless you, Lisa.
Yeah.
He's just like Baja through the dirt and just annihilated a dirt whoop.
I caught air and came down the bulldozer.
Dude, literally took the top off of a hill.
One more big thanks to everybody at Wookies in the Woods and all the fine sponsors. Be sure to support those companies, support this event. And if you've got an R or R32 or any other Volkswagen, consider coming out to Wookies in the Woods next year. Great event. You won't regret it. Get with your friends and go on a road trip. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage of Wookies in the Woods 2022, and I'm happy to report that this year they raised over $33,000 for the Blount County Rescue Squad and for the Autism Society of Southeastern Wisconsin. Since 2012 to date, they have raised over $145,000 for charity, which is just amazing. Great stuff. And they're not done there. Unfortunately, one of the core Wookies group members, Grant Hammack, is suffering with esophageal cancer. So the Wookies team has set up a GoFundMe account for him and his family during this really hard time. We ask that you go check that link out below. You don't even have to give money, although if you can, I hope that you do. But you can even just leave a note of encouragement for him and his family during this really hard time, and that could just make a world of a difference to people when they're suffering and really struggling. So go there, check them out, love on them, either with money or your words or both, and we really, really appreciate that. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share this with your friends, share that link with your friends especially. We want to help them out as much as we can, and we really thank you. God bless you guys. Have a good one. Thanks.